bit different in your Language Arts 2 class. Up till now, you probably have been reading novels or doing some other work with grammar and things like that. But this week, we're going to focus on just one article. And we're going to do lots of different strategies with that article. So the first thing that I would like for everyone to do right now is take a look at our bell work, because it's up. And just right now at your table, one piece of paper. Please work independently on this one for now. And go ahead and list 4 things that people can become addicted to. You've probably heard that term addicted before. So think about in what context you've heard it in, and in specifically what can people become addicted to. And we're going to talk about that in about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, what I would like for you to do right now, since you have already written down your ideas, is please turn to your shoulder partner and just share out some of the ideas that you had with that shoulder partner. And then I want you to listen to the ideas that they had about this board opener. And I want you to make note of which things that you had in common, which things did you list, and which things did they list. For the last few minutes here, what I would just like is to hear from you guys those things that you had in common with your partner. So we're not going to go for those outline ideas that can be addictions, but I want to hear the things that you had in common, the things that you listed together, please. Okay, I want to welcome you guys back from the bell work. Excellent work sharing. I appreciate those of you who shared out with the class. And what I would like for us to do now is have a class discussion. There's a couple of things that you need to know before we get into a discussion. Remember that you want to raise your hand, wait to be called on, and then when you are called on, please share out your idea, but make sure that we stay on the topic. But the question that I want us to discuss, and it really does speak a little bit back to the bell work, is this: what qualifies as an addiction? All right, we've heard that word. We just talked about some things that we've known people to become addicted to. But what qualifies as an addiction? I want you to think about that word, and we're just going to spend about 10 minutes, and I'd like to hear from anybody who would like to volunteer on what qualifies as an addiction. So in other words, what are the qualities that would make something an addiction? Okay, now we've spent some time on the bell work, we've spent some time talking about how we have a class discussion, you've shared some wonderful ideas. Now it's time to take those ideas from the discussion and put them on the paper. So I'm going to pass out to you the paper that you're going to be working on this week, but I want you to be able to see it. It's right up here. Here is the question. For right now, predict what factors can affect a person's food choice. So I'd like for you, this is independent, I want you to write independently on what factors can affect a person's food choice. And you have about 10 minutes to jot down those ideas, but I really would like it to be your very best writing in this prediction. All right, guys, so I thank you for doing the written response independently. And now what I would like for you to do is take the written response, and I want you to turn back to that shoulder partner again. So we're going to be in pairs. And I would like for you to share what you wrote, and then I want for you to listen to what your partner wrote. And while you're listening, please be listening for common ideas that you shared in common, rather. But then also different ideas that your partner may have come up with in his or her right view. And then we're going to share that out with the whole group before the end of class.